For decades, Diane Keaton and Woody Allen shared one of Hollywood's most intriguing creative partnerships, a bond built on humor, intelligence, and an undeniable artistic connection. Together, they created cinematic magic in films like Annie Hall, Manhattan, and Play It Again, Sam, shaping an entire generation's idea of love and heartbreak on screen. Their chemistry wasn't just acting, it was real, raw, and deeply human. Now, following the heartbreaking news of Diane Keaton's passing, Woody Allen has finally spoken publicly, and what he revealed confirms what many fans had quietly suspected for years. In a rare and emotional statement, Allen described Keaton not just as a muse or co-star, but as the best part of my creative life. His words, tinged with both admiration and regret, offered a glimpse into the deep affection and respect that existed between the two long after their romantic relationship ended. Diane was everything. Fearless, funny, and unlike anyone else, Allen said. I wrote better when I wrote for her. I directed better when she was in front of me. She made me better in every way. For decades, fans speculated that Woody Allen's most famous works were inspired by Keaton herself, and now his confession seems to confirm it. Annie Hall, the 1977 masterpiece that earned Keaton an Oscar for Best Actress, was widely believed to mirror their real-life relationship. Allen's recent remarks all but seal that truth. Annie Hall wasn't fiction, he admitted. It was us, the laughter, the miscommunication, the love that never really ended, even when life moved on. Those close to both stars say that Keaton and Allen maintained a quiet friendship long after their romance faded. They shared phone calls, exchanged notes, and occasionally met for dinner, always finding comfort in each other's company. No matter what happened in the industry or in our lives, Allen reflected, Diane never changed. She stayed genuine, the same charming, eccentric, endlessly curious woman I met all those years ago. Fans who followed their intertwined journeys know that Keaton represented something rare in Allen's world, stability mixed with spontaneity. She wasn't just his leading lady, she was his creative equal. Friends say that Allen often referred to Keaton as his moral compass, someone who could challenge him and still make him laugh in the same breath. She had that impossible quality, he said. She could disarm you with kindness and outwit you in a heartbeat. The depth of Allen's tribute has reignited conversations about their shared legacy. Two artists whose work together changed the landscape of American cinema. Social media has since filled with clips, tributes, and heartfelt messages from fans around the world, celebrating the timeless charm of Diane Keaton's performances. Her signature laugh, quirky fashion, and luminous warmth made her one of the most beloved actresses of her generation. For Allen, her loss marks not just the end of a friendship, but the closing of a defining chapter in his creative life. What fans always suspected, as Allen's words now suggest, is that Diane Keaton was more than his co-star. She was his heart's reflection. Every witty line, every awkward smile, every bittersweet ending in his films carried a piece of her spirit. And while he may have worked with countless talented actresses over the decades, none ever quite filled the space she left behind. Woody Allen's final words about Diane Keaton were simple, yet profound. I owe her everything. Every laugh, every tear, they all started with her. It's a reminder that beyond the fame and controversy, Hollywood's greatest stories are often the most human ones. About love that endures, memories that never fade, and the people who shape us in ways words can barely express. Diane Keaton's light will forever shine, not only in the films she made, but in the heart of the man who never stopped being inspired by her.